Hey there, and welcome back to Valley por Vida. I'm so glad that you stuck with us because it's time now to reveal our Trivia Time answer. Now, before the break, we asked you to determine which one of these celebrities is actually not from the Valley, and the answer is the last option, Sarah Hyland. While some members of the popular TV show Modern Family have actually filmed here in the Valley, neither them or Sarah are actually from here. But all the others on the list are, and it's incredible to see so much talent from our hometown being recognized in Hollywood. We're so proud of them, and we definitely want them to keep moving forward, and we'll cheer them on every step of the way. See, each one of those talented RGV natives aimed for the right goals that would lead them to their dream career, and they made it. Aiming right is what it's all about, and hunters know a little thing or two about this. We've got to make sure to aim at the target properly and use their equipment in a safe way, rather. And that can be a little bit challenging to do if you're not so sure how to do that. So we went ahead and spoke with a professional to learn all about it.
Good morning, my name is Julian Longoria with Primal Defense, and we are here at Vincent's Rifle Range in Los Fresnos. Today we're going to share with you a couple tips on how to be safe at the range and when carrying a firearm on your person, either at home, in public, or anywhere else that you'd like to carry. Well, first things first, just buying a firearm isn't the end of it. You need to actually know how to use it. So when handling the firearm, there are a few things that you need to keep in mind. And first things first is treating the firearm as if it were loaded. Being careless with the firearm is something that is really easy for you to do, especially if you don't have the training to go along with the purchase of the firearm. So always treat it as if it were loaded, always point it in a safe direction. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Know what you are shooting at, know what's behind that and beyond that, and never point a firearm at anybody or anything that you're not willing to shoot. When you are at the range, you do only have one set of eyes and one set of ears, so it's really important that you take care of those things by using the proper safety equipment. Eyewear is a must, and hearing protection is a must. Loud noises, especially those that come from firearms, can damage your hearing over time, and any projectile that comes back at you can easily damage an eye, so always wear your Hearing Pro and your Eye Pro. Very important. Throughout the RGV, there are plenty of instructors out there that can help you learn how to shoot, handle a firearm safely, load, unload, and stuff like that. And there are plenty of licensed to carry instructors that can also teach you the laws about carrying a firearm in the state of Texas and when you can and cannot defend yourself. When selecting a firearm that you want to either carry or go to the range with, you need to know your capabilities, and a caliber that is way too large for you to handle is probably not your best option, and something that is not extremely effective to defend yourself is probably not a really good option either, but it could be a great option for you to go out to the range and have some fun and practice and stuff like that.
Be sure to visit their Facebook page for more information on how you can enroll in one of their gun safety courses, or if you'd just like extra practice on hitting your targets. And on that note, it's time for our new Fun Facts segment today, focusing on, you probably guessed it, hunting. All right, well, according to factretriever.com, archaic human beings began hunting around 3 million years ago, and it just naturally became a part of our civilization since then. Also, researchers believe that early humans waited in trees for their prey to pass underneath, and that's actually a method that's used now in the that was used in the classical Renaissance period. And tools like bows and arrows used to be a universal method of hunting, except in Australia. They actually had their own mechanisms for the sport, which is very interesting. And lastly, hunting is still an important sport for people who farm in areas like the rainforest of South America or the jungles of Southeastern Asia. And it's not so much a sport there to them, rather just a way of life. If hunting's not your thing, though, you can always try a different sport for the new year, or of course, do nothing and choose to work on yourself. No tools, no items, just yourself and you. A lot of us look within during the new year to see what we need to change, what we can improve on, what we look forward to in the future. I mean, there's just a lot of work that we can do when we take time to spend with ourselves. There's actually a nonprofit organization in McAllen that helps people in recovery find a path to become better fathers, husbands, and leaders in our RGV community. And we went ahead and dropped by their location for an inside look at how they can help you become a better you in 2022.
Good morning. My name is Orlando Salinas. I am the CEO and founder of the Choose the Change Foundation, where we are restoring families by inspiring, challenging, and equipping men to become more effective fathers, husbands, and leaders in our community. We are standing right now in our mentoring class. I have a weekly mentoring class here at the Choose the Change Foundation, and actually this is where I host a class every single Thursday at 7 p.m. I've been doing this for the last 10 years or so. And the reason I even started this organization was because I was a product of drug addiction and just a terrible life. And you can read more of my story in my book, by the way, Dead Man Walking, how I went from ex-convict and drug addict into an international speaker and business owner. But the reason I even do this is because we desperately need men and fathers in our society. And I decided that I was gonna go find men. And I started in the prison system. One of the core reasons many of these men don't change is because they've ruined their life with drug addiction and just crazy living. And they get to a point where, 30 to 40 years old, and they say, man, I've done too much, my life is over, it's over. But then they hear my story, and I walked out of prison at the age of 40. And they say, man, if that guy can do it, I can do it. And I take it from there, and I help them with their mindset. I help them understand what they need to do, exactly what they need to do to change their life, to become the fathers and the husbands and the leaders that our society needs. I'm asked all the time, how many people have I really touched? Am I really making a difference? Well, the thing is, if you can change one life, if I can restore one family, we've made a difference. And that's how working in the community works. And I've touched thousands of people all over the world. I've had the privilege of traveling all over the United States. I've been to the Philippines 3 times, to Australia twice. I've been to Brazil, to New Zealand. I've been to the UK. It's been an amazing journey for me, sharing my story and giving hope. How can you support us? You can support us with no money at all. What you can do is, yes, we do need finances, and yes, we do need support from the community, because this is the only way I can do this. But here's what you can do if you don't have any money to give to our foundation. Follow us on Facebook. Go to Facebook, the Choose the Change Foundation. Like us, follow us. And you can see everything that we're doing, stories we'll be posting. YouTube, the Choose the Change Foundation YouTube channel. Like us, share it. There's stories after stories. We're always posting things to share with the community what we are doing. And of course, at the ChooseTheChangeFoundation.com.
Feel free to visit their website to learn more about the classes that this nonprofit offers, as well as to check out some of their live music performances and self-help seminars. All right, well, that's all of our time for now. We want to thank you again so much for joining us today, and be sure to tune in again next time. We'll see you then.